How's it going, Red Wing fans? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hasky, and we are back. Tonight, the Detroit Red Wings play the Chicago Blackhawks in the first preseason game of the season, and I have for you everything you need to know about the upcoming game. So let's get right into it with the starting lineup for the Detroit Red Wings. Starting in between the pipes, there's Sebastian Cossa and Michael Postava. My guess is they split time about 10 minutes. Halfway through the second, they will switch, and either Cossa will start, and then he'll switch off with Postava, or it'll be vice versa. Then, on defense, you got Shai Buium, Axel Sandin Pellikka, Ian Mitchell, Travis Hamonic, William Wallander, and William Lagesson. And on the forward core, there's Sheldon Dries, Austin Watson, Michael Branzik-Nygaard, Nate Danielson, Carter Mazur, JT Compher, Carter Bear, John Leonard, Jonathan Berggren, Andre Becker, Emmitt Finnie, and Gabriel Seeger. So as we talk about the lineup now, starting with the goaltenders, obviously it's going to be exciting to see what Sebastian Cossa has brought after the offseason, as his last year's playoff ended not the way he wanted it to, as Yzerman even called him out in the press conference in the offseason, saying they want to see more from him this upcoming season. So I'm excited to see what he will bring. And then looking at Postava, be able to see more of what he can bring after only seeing him a little bit in the red and white game. Now we take a look at the defense here. It looks like they're going to go with 3 old and 3 young on the D core, as they go with Axel Sandin Pellikka, Shai Buium, and William Wallander. And then when they go with the older core with Ian Mitchell, Travis Hamonic, and William Lagesson. Now as we take a look at the forward core here, only 3 players have played in the NHL games for the Detroit Red Wings last season. Carter Mazur only having 1 and only a few shifts. Then there's Jonathan Berggren and JT Compher. So my guess is that Todd McLellan is looking at Compher and Berggren and saying, listen, you guys are playing tonight's game because I want to see more from you. And then they put in a couple of the older AHL veterans there with Sheldon Dries, Austin Watson, and newly acquired in the offseason John Leonard, who did lead the AHL in scoring last year, so I'm excited to see what he can bring to the Grand Rapids Griffins this upcoming season. A little bit more goal scoring is never bad to add. But the most excited players I'm excited to see tonight are the younger players, with Michael Branzik-Nygaard, Nate Danielson, last year's 13th overall draft pick, Carter Bear, and the 7th rounder that's getting all the attention this week, Emmitt Finnie. So that'll do it for the Red Wings lineup. Now let's take a look at Chicago's. Starting in between the pipes, they got Drew Commesso and Arvid Soderblom, brother to Elmer Soderblom, who is not playing in tonight's game. Then you got Sam Rinzel, Kevin Korchinski, Kevin Fitzgerald, Ethan Del Mastro, Wyatt Kaiser, Louis Crevier, and Artem Levshinov. And on forwards, there's Oliver Moore, Ryan Green, Joey Anderson, Sam Lafferty, Dominic Toninato, Colton Dock, Lucas Reichel, Aiden Thompson, Jack Pridham, Merrick Vandenacker, Frank Nazar, and Connor Bedard. So the Hawks lineup is definitely a little bit more skilled. They have a little bit more players with the NHL caliber lineup, but usually in the preseason that's how it usually goes, and then the next time we play Chicago, we'll put more of an NHL lineup out and they'll put more of a younger lineup out. It's just how it goes, but I honestly think it's going to be a good game, as the Chicago players are still very young. A player I quickly want to talk about on the Red Wings roster to keep an eye on for tonight's game, and honestly for the entire preseason, is Jonathan Berggren. A lot of people have written him off for the upcoming season, but if he can find his way back to his 2022-23 season, where he put up 15 goals and 28 points, but last year he dropped in production, only recording 12 goals. So honestly, Berggren could be another one of those players that, if he has a good preseason, could slot into that first line left wing spot alongside Dylan Larkin and Lucas Raymond. However, there's a lot of other players involved, and this game tonight will be interesting to see who shines and who doesn't, as I want to see a high, strong game from Axel Sandin Pellikka and Nate Danielson. But that's going to do it for today's video. If you are excited for tonight's game, let me know by leaving a like and comment down below what you think the score will be. Hit that subscribe button for future Red Wings content. As always, I hope everybody has a great one, and let's go Red Wings.